So how to add and how to drop. Okay, na? The next one, text adding. How to rename. Suppose you need to see the rename of constraint, how we can go to do it this. For example, come forward. Come, all of you. Come for yellow shirt, come here. आजा यार लास्ट में बैठेगा यार आगे बैठा थोड़ा अच्छा लगता है मेरे को भी Okay, all right. So now we can see how we can change your constraint names. For example, we are creating one table. Okay, what is the last number of table test? What is the last test one? Test number 5, huh? 7 completed. Okay. Test number 8. Okay, now you can see, simple observe. Serial number, I'm going to giving your primary key. Okay, just one column I'm taking. So when you applied your primary key on this constraint, internally your Oracle will created one system identification. That's called a constant key names. So now that key name, if I want to see, or the constant name, if I want to see, how we want to see, yesterday I said, select column name underscore constant underscore name from, okay, which table? User underscore cons underscore columns, where table underscore name is equals to test number 8. Now you can see. So your constant key name is created, but this constant name is created by who? System. But this name I didn't understand what and which type of a constraint. So that's why what we want to do as a user, I need to change this. So how I can change it? Because the command was there. Alter table. What is my table name? Test number 8. Which command? Rename. What we need to rename? Constant. Old constant name is what now? Sys underscore C008257 to serial number underscore PK. User defined, user understandable format. So table successfully altered. After altered, let you come out and see your constant name successfully changed. Yes, this is how to change your constant name. Right down below. So what is the syntax for this? Alter table, table name, rename, constant, rename constant, old constant name to new constant name, old constant name to new constant name. And now below, take your example on this. And now after that, I just call it this. And when you see this, you will get some idea this is what it was. And after that, I just rename this. So old constraint name to new constraint. And here we can say serial number underscore pk right now. Okay, so this is how to rename it. And finally, one more constant we left here, the final one. What is this constant here? Default constant. So default constant, basically we are going to be using guys here. For example, let me come out and say, suppose, just imagine like you have a table. So in this table, we have some columns. And if any one column, you can take like my columns are X, Y, and Z. So this is one of my table T1. Suppose guys here, if I'm going to inserting some values into these columns, I'm inserting the values of X column, something, Y column, I inserted something. And one column I left here, what it was happened? Which column we left, that column by default, what it will take? Null, actually. So which column value we are not sending, that column automatically taking what now? Nulls. That's a, we know that. That's a default. So what is default constant advantage? Whatever it will take null value by default in particular column when user not inserting the value. So this in place of leaving as an empty, in place of leaving as an empty, we need to assign some value, because null is nothing but what now? Empty. So why should I want to leave my column as an empty? Why should I want to leave my column as an empty? So in place of leaving as an empty, I need to assign some value in that place. Okay, some value we should give it, but don't leave as an empty. In that cases, default constants will be useful. Okay, na? For example, let me see, don't write, first observe. Suppose I'm going to create one. Create a table, the table number 9. Suppose you can see, okay, I'm taking here one of the column, name column, and one of the column, sal column. So sal, I'm taking here the number of some size. And now here I'm going to applying what now? Default. So default, for example, 10,000 rupees I'm giving now. Default salary how much? 10,000. That I was applied. When we applied here, what it was happened, you can see, insert into test number 9 of ename, comma, sal. Sending values of, okay. Now you can say, suppose you can send your wish. If you want to send, okay, some value, it is nothing problem, accepted. But don't leave as an empty. So now we can come out and see what it was happen. Okay, sir, I just go for test number 9 and see, yeah, that was. But in the second case, suppose you can see, if I entered only the name but not entered salary information, what it was happen in this case, you can see it is also accepted, but whatever the empty position, that empty position, what it was placed, 10,000. Understand now? So this is what default constant advantage, right? What you say? To assign a user defined default value to a column. Okay, right. So default constant, very, very rare cases the people are using. Okay, na? But remaining constants will mostly be used. And these are the each and every constant how it was work. Okay, right. And the next one. So next one takes heading transaction control language. This is called as what now? TCL. So TCL language commands. Okay, we discuss DDL commands, DML commands, DQL commands, except merge command. Remaining three languages commands, sir, we discuss. So merge command I will explain to you later. So next, another language is what now here? Transaction controlling language. Basically here, this language commands are mainly what purpose and where I can use this commands means, here observe. So basically what you want to say, what is the mean by transaction? What is the mean by transaction? A transaction is nothing but guys here to perform some operation. To perform some operation against, okay, or else over database table. Okay, now? So a transaction is nothing but what now? To do some action, to perform some action, to perform some operation, we called as a one transaction. So these transactions we need to control as per user requirement. For example, how it is. Can you see if you go to ATM machine, there is a two options are there, yes and no. So when user choice, customer want to take money, which button I want to select? Yes button. If I don't want it money, then no or cancel. Yes or no? So that means now tell me, choice is which side? Choice is user, sir. That means we are providing services to user. So as per user, their requirement, they're comfortable, they're using the options. Same like this, you can see any website. Submit button is there, cancel button is there. Yes or no? Suppose, are you booking some ticket? Are you doing some operations? But later, certain period of time, you feel like that I want to cancel my ticket. Can you cancel? Yes. So we can create a ticket, we can cancel a ticket. So that means that the choice is who user choice. That kind of choices we need to provide to user. How it was by using of a TCL language commands. Okay, now in this we have three commands are there. Commit, what next? Rollback, what next? Save point. Okay, now so very simple, this commands. It's a small topic here. Okay, commit is nothing but guys here, when your transactions through whatever the operation you want to perform, that should make it as a permanent. Simply, okay, what I'm saying here, to make a transaction, okay, to make a transaction is what is now permanent. Okay, and what is the syntax for this? So very simple syntax here, commit. Next one is what now? Rollback. What is the mean by rollback, sir? Means that rollback is nothing but to cancel a transaction. Okay, what is the syntax of rollback? Very simple, we can use rollback. So when your transaction you need to make successful, choose a yes button. That's called a commit button. When your transaction you want to cancel at any point of time, then choose a rollback. That's called a cancellation. For simple example, let me come out. I'm creating one table, guys. Test number 10 now. Test number 10. See carefully. Course ID and course name I'm giving now, for example. Okay. Now on this table, I'm inserting some data, some information. That means insert is called a what? Transaction perform. My insert transaction, I'm performing on which table? Tester 10 table. So course ID, course name. I just perform. The transaction, whenever you perform here, what it was happening in the Oracle, every DML transaction is by default, every DML transaction is called a temporary transaction. That means the transactions will never go to commit. By your system, by your Oracle, will not take any responsibility. So that's why what you inserted, that is temporarily inserted. What you updated, that is temporarily updated. What you deleted, that is temporarily deleted. So these are the actual default nature in Oracle. But sir, if I just follow the default nature, then what it was happen? My data not permanently saved, my data not permanently updated, my data not permanently deleted. So that's why to make it your data permanently stored, to make it your data permanently update, to make it your data permanently delete, there you have to use a commit. Simple. If I'm not using commit, what it was happen, you can see. I'm not using commit, but I can see that information will be showing in my table test number 10, but still this data temporarily showing. It's not permanent storage. How I knows whether it is a temporary or permanent means immediately without commitment, immediately go to close this application. When you close this application and again come back to open your SQL Plus, and now you can check it again. MyDB 4 p.m. MyDB 4 p.m. Then you just call your table set page size, and set lines. Okay, 160 or something. Okay, now you can call your table selector star from test number 10. See, data not there. There or not there? Not there. So that means your insertion is what? Temporary. That is the reason. If you do updation, temporary. If you do deletion, temporary. That's why when you make it your DML operations as a successful operation, if you want to make it, definitely those DML operations are committed. So now see one example. Insert into, what is the table name? Test number 10, sending values of, what is that? 1, C. If I just send it. Now inserting data, where it will go first, sir, means that instance memory. Can you remember? My starting introduction class I was given, client server architecture. Every newly inserted data first storing under instance memory. Instance memory, RAM or hard disk? RAM. So now your data is in a RAM. So the RAM data, I want to store permanently into database hard disk. What should we do? Commit. What should we do? Commit. After committed, okay sir, again I just close. Same pattern I followed. Again you just come out and open this. So MyDB 4 p.m. MyDB 4 p.m. And now you can see whether your table data is available or not. Available? Yes. Why sir? Because I committed. So commit importance is when you make it insert, update, delete as a permanent operation, use a commit. Right down below. So below example. So first you need to create one sample table now. Just create a sample table, create a table, test number 10. So course ID and course name. So just follow as it is. Next, after that, now you have to insert. Insert into test number 10, compulsory, then 1021, then C language, you just go. And immediately we have to use what now? Commit. Same as if you want to do any updation, update, test number 10, set. Now course name, Okay, suppose is equals to, I want to take what now? Oracle, where course ID is equals to 1021. But this should be to make it a permanent. I then use what now? Commit. Okay, now? Right. In the same pattern, if you want to delete from test number 10 and where, okay, so what we say course ID is equals to 1021. Then it is also make it what now? Commit. Okay, so now you can do every individual operation will be committed as per your choice. Otherwise, one more way is there. One more way. What is one more way? Sir, is it possible to make it all together commit? All together commit, can I make it, sir? Yeah, definitely. There is nothing problem. First you do all your DML operation, then finally commit. This is also allowed. Okay, na? Right on below. Next, rollback. Rollback advantage is what, sir? So rollback is what now? What I said, whenever you need to cancel a transaction, then you can use a rollback. Okay, for example, let me see. Present in my table, one row already there, and this is permanent storage. Now, okay, let me go for to delete on this now. So I'm deleting. Delete from what now? Test number 10. Where CID is equals to 1. I deleted. When you deleted the data deleted from your table, okay. But this is temporary or permanent? Temporary, because by default, DML commands are temporary. So delete command is also one of the DML. So deleted. Deleted data from where it is? From database memory, because permanent storage. From there, I deleted one record. That deleted record where it will be instance memory. So deleted from database, storing into instance. Up to how much time the data will save under instance memory when we commit. Up to commit. Until unless the user is not committed, then your value is available under RAM or instance memory. Okay, that's why what it was happened. Instead of commit, let me go to rollback. Suppose I'm not doing commit, I'm doing what now? Rollback. Rollback means what now? Cancel your transaction. Which transaction I performed? Delete transaction. So when I'm using rollback, your Oracle, what it will do, whatever the transaction you performed before rollback, whatever the transaction you performed, the transaction will be cancelled. Cancel means your record again will come back. Yes or no? Yes. So that is what rollback. So after that, now you can go to use. Your record is again come back. So now, for example, you deleted, and immediately I do commit, and now I do rollback. What it was happen? You will get your data again? No. And rollback command is executed, but I'm not getting any data because permanently deleted. So that is what we called as a rollback, right down below. This is running notes normally I'm giving now, but in your main material, it will be having, okay? Right. This is just what is what idea purpose I'm giving. Right now. Okay. Commit and rollback. This is a use of a commit and roll. But what about save points, sir? Okay. Save point advantage here, observe. Save point advantage is what now? Just come out and see. Present in my table, there is no rows. Let me go for, I'm inserting few records now or few rows into my table. So one C language, and I'm using 2 C++. Okay. And I'm using 3. Okay. So I'm using what now? Java. And next 4, I'm using now Oracle. Okay, now? Right. And now 4 records I inserted. Now I'm doing what now? Commit. It means what now? all 4 rows are permanently saved. So permanently saved. So now you can see 10. This is permanent. Now in these tables, okay, in this table, I'm deleting some records. Okay. So I'm deleting some record. Delete from test numbers 10, where course ID is equals to 1. Next, I'm deleting course ID 3. Now tell me, how many rows I deleted? 2 rows. Okay, come back to your table. 1, 3 deleted. But tell me, 1, 3 I deleted permanent or temporary? Temporary. That means these 2 records are where it is? Instance memory. Is it clear now? Now what is my responsibility? 2 records are deleted. But in these 2 records, I want to roll back only one specific row, which I wanted. So which I wanted? I want to roll back transaction number 1. This is I want to roll back, but not this is. So then what it was happen? I don't want to cancel this one. I want to cancel this one. Understand now? If I want to cancel this one, okay, let you see I'm using rollback. Okay, what it was happening, you can see if I'm using simple rollback, then you can see both are coming. That means both are cancelled. But I want to cancel only one specific. If only one specific row or rows you need to cancel, there you can apply what now? Save point. So directly it is not possible. That's why we need to use what now? Save point. So that means save point intention and purpose is what? Text ID. Save point. So when we created a save point, internally, Oracle database server is preparing a special memory, for storing a row or rows, okay, rows which we want to cancel. It's nothing but a rollback, which we want to cancel in the future. Okay, now how to create a save point? Then what is the syntax to create save point? Okay, save point, and here I have to go for pointer name. Then how to roll back a save point? Means that what is the syntax here? The syntax here, roll back to, I want to give my save pointer name. Okay, na? So these are the syntaxes you need to remember. In the future means next time. In the future. A few. Cancel in the future. Spelling. I thought what I written, I didn't understand. Okay. Future. Correct spelling, huh? Okay, now you can see what I'm saying here. When you created a save point, internally Oracle service preparing one special memory for storing a row or rows which we want to cancel in the future. Okay, now you can see what it mean. For example, let me come out. So, which record or row we need to cancel? That record or row data first you have to keep under special memory. Okay, now when you're keeping that record in future, what we delete, what we cancel, if you keep into one special memory, then with the help of that special memory I can cancel it. Because of reason what it was happen, suppose are you deleted one from the database. For example, this is your database, this is your database table. First row deleted data, what I'm saying here, it will go to instance memory. Okay, so now 1C saved here. Next I deleted what now? Java also saved here. Okay, so now tell me, these two records are saved under instance memory. That's why what it was happen, whenever I do rollback here, the rollback what it will do, in your instance memory how many rows it was there, that all are going to be restored. That all are going to be restored because these are all are having in the same memory. So that is why all are coming to me. So to overcome this problem, what I'm saying here, you need to create a one separate memory you can create. So now again, it is your database now. In your database, your rows are there. And now here, this is your instance memory. So first what I want to do, for example, okay, I want it what now? One I want to take. Then what we want to do, first we need to create a save pointer. When you create a save pointer in your instance memory, that means save pointer is also not a permanent memory. It is also temporary memory. Pointer means temporary or permanent. In C language, pointer means what? Temporary. So in the instance only, again your pointer, for example, SP1, one pointer I'm creating. For this pointer purpose, some memory allocated. Then what happened in this memory, which row you need to roll back in the future. So now that row, for example, I want to roll back a 1C. Then what I want to do, 1C, I have to keep under S1 or sorry, SP1 pointer memory. Then next I'm going to deleting what now? Java. But Java I'm not keeping into SP1. I'm keeping outside of the memory. Outside of the memory. Okay, both are having in the instance only, but separate pointer created under instance. So that's why separate memory allocating for your instance. And that memory, where it was allocated, from your RAM only. That's why pointers are called a temporary memories. So pointer and your record will be saved. Then what we want to do, suppose I need to cancel only 1C, means then I have to write, how to write, roll back to What is now? SP1. Rollback means what I said? Cancellation. So now I'm going to cancel. What I'm going to cancel? SP1 data cancel. Cancel means what now? Destroy. Destroyed means what now? Again, this data come back. Come back to your database again. This is what now? Save point advantage. Okay. Now let me see here. Suppose I'm writing now. So delete. From what is the table? Test number 10. Where which you don't want data. Okay. So I'm going to 3. I don't want to roll back this. Second one, I need to roll back this P1. Pointer created under pointer. I am going to use what now? 1. Now tell me, one row storing under pointer because I was used after pointer. Pointer, memory created, then I stored my deleted data. But 3, are you created 3 after pointer or before pointer? Before pointer. Before pointer means 3 will be saved inside the pointer or outside of the pointer? Outside of the pointer. Outside of the pointer means what now? Direct RAM location. Okay, na? But 1 is what now? Inside of the pointer. Okay. Now, when you have like this, but I'm not committed. See, I'm not committed, but you just call. Deleted? Yes. And now you can call, which you wanted a specific one. That's called a P1. Now you can come out and see P1 got it. 3 was not get it. But 3 still where it is? Instance memory. Yes or no? Suppose, sir, 3 I want it again. Then roll back. I don't want it. Commit. You want it? Roll back. You don't want it? Commit. So now see, if I want it, roll back. Simple rollback. What it was happening, you can see. 3 came again. If I don't want it means commit. Commit means what now? Permanent deletion. Right down below. Here two cases are there. Case 1. If you want to use rollback, to P1, then which one is cancel? Which one is rollback? Rollback. 1 0 2 1 row. Not 1. First row. Okay, CID, otherwise CID 1 row. Okay. Case number 2. This is choice of user. This is choice of user. Either you can commit if you don't want it. If you want it, roll back. So that is a choice for user. Okay, suppose you need a multiple rows I have to cancel. What do you want to do? Simple. So not say 0.2, 1 is enough. Which operator? In operator, 1 comma 4. How many rows deleted? Where I saved in P1 pointer. If I roll back P1, how many rows come? That's it. Like in operator, like operator, and operator, or operator, whatever you can use as per your requirement. Okay, na? Right down below. So this is what we called as, guys, here TCL language commands. But these all commands, sir, how internally working, sir? Okay, what is the advantage of this TCL language commands? How it was working? How nowadays our online transactions are be accurate? Accurate means exact. Suppose in your account 10,000 rupees is there. If you go to ATM withdraw, okay, 2,000. What remaining balance showing? It was showing immediately now after 1 day now. Immediately showing. Again, next day you deposit 5,000. Then how much? 13,000. So, sir, how it is each and every transaction after, like the transaction success or fail, how your account data or account information is accuracy. Accuracy means exactly. Suppose if you go to ATM, your account 10,000, you withdraw 2,000. Again, it will show 10,000. If it will show like this, then customer happy. Yes or no? Customer happy. So this is a customer point of view. But sometimes you didn't do any transaction, but 5,000 cutting. Then this is advantage to whom? So positive, negative is there, no? So what we can do? Okay, how these are working? That we will see tomorrow class. Okay, na? Tomorrow we will go for that. After save point, we can. That is only I do showing now. After save point only delete we return now. तो P1 से डिलीट किया मैंने. ये क्या है डिलीट किया मैंने? रोल बैक का मतलब क्या है? कैंसलेशन हो जाएगा. नहीं अभी आफ्टर सेव पॉइंट डिलीटेड इफ यू डू हियर कमिट ना ये कमिट हो जाएगा. परमानेंट डिलीट हो जाएगा बिकॉज योर पॉइंटर इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ इंस्टेंस मेमोरी. ओके राइट. Okay, na? Tomorrow, so we will discuss on those things, how these transactions are accuracy. Okay, na? Right, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your wish, Prashant, your wish. You can keep it any number of rows. All are coming. Don't roll back. But our desired row. That is I'm telling you. Which row you wanted that you can keep under point. There also it is your choice. See, here I wanted what now first row. That's why first I kept it to safe one. Suppose you wanted fourth row, then 4 you can keep into safe one. If someone is want 10th row, 10 will be keep into safe one. So what you wanted that you can keep under safe ones. There are occupying memory. Which one? We keep it safe one. There also it occupies memory. Definitely. That is a point concept now. Concept is what now? Save point why we are using it. Specific row cancellation. Specific row cancellation directly not possible now. Commit and rollback not possible. Directly not possible or that. So then what we did, separate memory created. Say my concept, for example, are you Are you booking tickets, train tickets for your family? For example, your families have 5 members. You're booking ticket. How many tickets now? 5 tickets. After ticket is confirmed, everything is over. After 2 or 3 days, your father saying that I'm not coming. What do you want? Cancel. All are cancel. All are cancel means what? No, roll back. ఒక్కటే క్యాన్సిల్ చేయాలి నువ్వు. ఎవరు చేయాలి? మీ ఫాదర్ టికెట్ చేయాలి. అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తావు? అది కాన్సర్.
ఎవరు క్యాన్సిల్ చేయాలనుకుంటే వాళ్ళకి సేమ్ పాయింట్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతారు.